I'm Joan Weisblatt. Nice to meet you. Woo! So wonderful. Everybody having a good time? Good. Well, I have some happy news about me. I am celebrating something very special. I just had my 60th birthday. Thank you. Thank you. You know, some people say to me that I don't look my age, but I don't really like that, because to me, that means I look like crap for 40. I went to a spa. My friends gave me a gift certificate to a spa. And I went to the spa, and there's a 20-something woman, a consultant behind the counter, and she looks at my age and she says, "Mrs. Weisblatt, for you, I would recommend the rejuvenating facial." And my mouth said, "Fine," and my head said, "Die, bitch. I should smite you with my walker." But I would never get plastic surgery. Sir, would you get plastic surgery, or is it too late to ask you? Would you get plastic surgery? No, well, maybe you should think about it. But I personally would never get plastic surgery. I did, in all honesty, have my nose fixed. But this is not plastic surgery. This was a bat mitzvah present. Because I was born with a nose like a bird of prey. My father was very much against this nose job. He said to my mother, "Judy, I think that we should take Joan to see a psychiatrist to find out why she doesn't like herself and why she keeps pecking at the furniture." But, you know, as we get older, I have to say, I get all of these aches and pains, and I'm wondering, you know, is this the beginning of the end? So I start every day with a bowl of Wheaties and WebMD, the breakfast of champion hypochondriacs. Now, sir, what is your name? Jason. Jason, I'm sure you can tell by looking at me that I have a urinary tract infection. I mean, there's a little puddle, Jason. Take a hint. Yeah, I went to the doctor. He said to me, "Mrs. Weisblatt," he said, "lie down, pull down your panties, and put your legs way up in the air." I said to him, "That's what my husband said. That's how I got this urinary tract infection." For goodness sake. Yeah, so, you know, but then things got kind of weird, because while this doctor was knee-deep in my crotch, he said to me, "You know, you look very familiar to me." Now I really got pissed. You know, now I should have pissed, but now I was really, really mad. I said to him, "Oh, really?" I said, "Why don't you pull down your panties and we'll see if it's a small world after all." Well, I just want to tell you a little bit about my mother. I have a very, very close relationship with my mom. We do a lot of things together. She comes to a lot of my comedy shows. We travel. And I don't just think of her as my mother. I think of her as a sex maniac. We recently took a trip together, and my mother has an artificial knee. So normally, she gets stopped by security. She gets stopped and frisked. But not this time. My mother buzzes right through security. I take one look at my 87-year-old mother. I see she's disappointed. I know why, because my mother looks forward to getting felt up. So I go to the TSA guy. I said, "Excuse me, sir. I know you're very busy with weapons and explosives, but could you please do me a favor for $20? Could you please feel up my mother?" He said, "Lady, for $40, I'll bang her on the conveyor belt." Thank you. I'm Joan Weisblatt.